Hello and welcome out to Three Martini Solution. We're doing a video series on cocktails, specifically cocktails that you might find on the back of liquor bottles or liqueur bottles. And today we're going to be making some flying grasshoppers from Hiram Crème de Menthe. Now, some people, including myself, have had the grasshopper or the flying grasshopper at different restaurants as maybe an after dinner drink. You know, they are a sweeter sort of cocktail, a minty cocktail. Maybe not for everybody, but I tend to enjoy them. So we're gonna make a few and see how they taste. All right, let's get started. Start with the shaker, get some ice in it. There we go. There we go. It's about half full of ice. I'm gonna build it. 1 part the crème de menthe. I like using these little shot glasses that have measurements on them. But you know, lately I have been using these little cups that you can look down on. Maybe it's a little bit more accurate that way. I don't know. It's 1 part. So we're gonna do 1 part, 1 ounce, 1 fluid ounce. All right. Boom, there we go. Pour that in there. Now the recipe calls for a Hiram Crème de Cacao, but I couldn't find that when I was getting this bottle. And so I decided to just get another kind because I wanted to build a cocktail. And I didn't want to wait till I could find the Hiram brand of it. So this is a Mr. Boston brand of Crème de Cacao, clear in color, 1 part. There we go. Get that in there nice and neat. Put that away. And then the vodka. All right. Maybe it goes without saying, but you know, I wouldn't necessarily go for a flavored vodka here. The star of the show is the crème de menthe, so you want something very neutral, very clear. I have kind of this cheap brand of vodka that I don't even know if they make anymore, but I was surprised when I tried it that it was very neutral, and it's alcohol, it's vodka, so it works. It works well as a kind of a well vodka to mix in with a lot of different cocktails. So there you go. I'm gonna add that to it. We got it there in our shaker glass. Get our thing for straining. Let's get going, make our hands cold, right? All right, there we go. There we go there. It's nice and cold. We'll take our first martini glass, chilled. Empty the contents into it. There you go. Almost a neon green. All right. Don't need to get it any more watered down than it already is by shaking it. And there we go. The flying grasshopper cocktail. Let's give it a taste. Has almost a medicine-y taste. In a good way, kind of, if that's a thing. Very nice. It would make a great after dinner cocktail. Cleanse the palate. Very sweet. That crème de cacao, crème de menthe, has sweetness to it. So that's good. It's good. I like it. Obviously, if you're not a big fan of mint, that's not going to be for you. But let's do another one. This time a traditional grasshopper where we are, instead of putting in vodka we're putting in the heavy cream. All right, chilled martini glass. Ooh. There we go. Has that traditional milky green appearance. If you didn't already know what it tastes like, I don't know how appetizing it might look, but I know it's minty, kind of like I was saying before, the kind of a mint ice cream color. Sweet in a good way, tastes a little bit like melted mint ice cream, not as alcoholic as this other drink for obvious reasons. This one has more vodka in it, more alcohol in it. This one has less alcohol in it, more cream, smooths things out, mellows things out. Now, you know, making grasshoppers isn't rocket science. It's pretty simple ingredients, pretty straightforward as long as you got good quality creme de menthe, whatnot. It's probably going to turn out all right. It probably comes down to whether you enjoy those sort of cocktails or not. As for the flying grasshopper version of it, I might prefer that over the traditional kind of grasshopper, simply because the regular grasshopper is very, very sweet, and I do like sweetness to my cocktails. For the most part, but sometimes it can be too sweet, and especially after dinner, if I'm already full, that grasshopper, the traditional grasshopper, might be just a little too much. This flying grasshopper might be better, I think, if you're full after a big meal. All right, even though it does taste a little medicine-y. All right, let's do a third cocktail. We'll we will combine the ingredients. We'll do creme de menthe, we will do creme de cacao, we'll do some vodka, and we will do some heavy cream, put them together and see what it tastes like. Maybe it'll taste like crap, maybe it won't. We'll find out. My suspicion is maybe the heavy cream might curdle a little bit. I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe it'll be a catastrophe. I'll let you know. All right, there we go. Nice and frothy. Nice and cold. Perfect. After dinner, on a warm summer day. Grasshopper. Chilled martini glass, strained in. There we go. That's good. All right. So, if I'm looking at these, we have the, I don't know, the Frankenstein version of the grasshopper. is very nice. Then we have the traditional grasshopper and the flying grasshopper. If you look at the color of the traditional and the Frankenstein version, they look the same, and it's not surprising. If there is a color difference, it is so slight that I'm not able to tell with my old eyes. The taste is very similar, but not as sweet in the Frankenstein version. A little bit more alcoholic. Makes sense because we have some vodka in there on top of everything. At the end of the day, I prefer the Frankenstein version, I think, over either one of these. Guess you can just order a regular grasshopper with maybe a half a shot of vodka added to it or something like that, and it would turn out all right for you. Kind of cut through the sweetness a little bit. I don't see anything curdled, but it's not going to sit around that long for it to happen. Shaken, poured in the belly. Good. Good. All right. So those are the three grasshopper drinks we're going to be making based off of the recipe found on the back of the bottle of the Hiram & Walker Crème de Menthe cocktail mixer bottle. If you pick it up and you make your own, please let me know how it goes. Which one do you prefer? And if you have different versions of it that you think are better than any of these, well, let everybody know. Love to hear about it. Thank you, and we'll see you at the next episode when we do another recipe from the back of a bottle. Thanks.